guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Avenged Sevenfold and the song is called Hail to the King. This came about because one, I've not had Avenged Sevenfold on the channel for a long time, and two, this was the most requested song on my last reaction to Avenged Sevenfold. So I thought, you know what, I'll get them back on the channel and we'll, you know, carry on with this rabbit hole because it's such a fucking good rabbit hole is Avenged Sevenfold, and I love their music, as a lot of people do. Judging by the comments and stuff. Before we jump into this reaction, if you do actually like my videos, then please consider hitting like and subscribe. It supports me, it supports the channel, and I appreciate it very much. So without further ado, I'm looking forward to this so much. Avenged Sevenfold, Hail to the King, let's go! Now! Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! I was going to say he's about to start singing. Before he starts singing, I have to talk about that first part. Everyone knows who watches the channel regularly that I love a good build-up, and the way the instruments kept coming in one by one, it built up to that awesome melodic guitar part, and everything was fucking cool. And I absolutely loved the way Sin started with the solo at the beginning. It's just, or the riff, whatever you want to call it. It was ace. And he's going to start singing now. He's Matt, and he's got long hair. I've never seen him with long hair. Let's go.
Watch your tongue or have it cut from your head.
Oh.
Save your life by keeping whispers unsaid. Children roam the streets, now orphans of war. Bodies hanging in the streets to adore. Royal flames will call the pounding chaos. Bringing daylight to the night. Death is riding into town with armor. They come to take all your rights. Hail to the King. Hail to the world. Kneel to the crown. Stand in the sun. Hail to the King.
Oh, this is one big song about respect your leader, respect your king, kneel to the crown. You should have respect for me if I am the king. He's basically saying that obviously watch your mouth, this, that and the other, you know, his body's hanging in the streets and what have you. Maybe that's just like, maybe this hail to the king is, maybe the king is some sort of tyrant king who, you know, you don't do what I say, you'll be hung in the streets. I feel like there's more sinister message within this song, and it's the way they're delivering it is ace. I love the sound of Avenged Sevenfold, and it's been too long since I've had them on the channel. I have to keep getting them on every week. Come on, let's do it. Come on, let's go. I love that. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, it's just fuck. It is a good song. This is an amazing song. I think the second verse is channeling in on like the things that happen when you're a king. Like blood will be shed, and there'll be wars, and people will die because of these wars. And you've got to say, are we going to go to battle or not, etc. I think this whole song, "Hail to the King," is exactly what it says on the tin, and I think it's a fantasy song about being a king in maybe olden times, and it might even be. It might even be comparing the old times, the old battles, like years and years ago, to maybe war in this time, because I know Avenged Sevenfold sometimes go very political and they do talk about wartime and army and stuff like that. So maybe the Hail to the King is like an old school version of what's happening today. That's just clicked in me when I was thinking about it then, because knowing just only by knowing what Avenged Sevenfold are like, when they write certain songs. Love it. More Avenged Sevenfold, please. Let's go. Fucking love his guitar playing. There's so many shredders, there's so many guitar players, there's so many people who can replicate other people's music. But I feel with Sinister Gates, when he plays a solo, it's instantly recognisable as Avenged Sevenfold, or him in particular within Avenged Sevenfold. I mean, you can hear some guitar work from other guitarists and you think, oh, that's a good tune, who's played that? But with them, you hear it, you go, that's definitely Sin, it's got to be. It's like the same sort of thing that you get when you hear Slash. You go, that's definitely a Slash solo. There's just something about what they do, and you can't explain it, but you know the style of how they play, and this guy does it one of the fucking best. Let's go. Wow. Listening to that song, then, Hail to the King, just cements to me that I should be definitely listening to more Avenged Sevenfold on the channel, because that song was absolutely immense, as they always are. Matt's vocals were absolutely fucking brilliant. His rasp is perfect. This band just works. It works. I need to check the song meaning, because I need to find out if that's about the current events at the time, but portrayed in an older storyline, if you like. What a fucking song that was. Alright, okay, there's a couple of facts here and a very, very sketchy description of the song. Starts off, it says that this is the title track and lead single of the Avenged Sevenfold's 6th album, marked the first record, and it marked the first record with the new drummer, Aaron Elijah? I can't say that, I don't know what it is. The Stickman joined the band as a touring drummer. in 2011 following the passing of Jimmy the Rev Sullivan, before becoming an official member in 2013. So this song was obviously the first one that new drummer who's played with them before had actually become a proper member, which is interesting. But he's also said, Matt Shadows told Kerrang! Magazine, it's just a cool storytelling song. We got back to what we wanted to with the band and what we wanted to do in the first place, which is more fun. I don't think some metal songs should take themselves too seriously. So it basically is an old school story, telling about obviously what it's like to be a king and have all your minions and have people like bowing to you, etc. And it's just basically a song, a lyrics that's been made up and just, you know, put into a song, and it's more fun. Brilliant. And I'm glad that it's not political, because a lot of bands do a lot of political things. It's refreshing to hear people do stuff that's not current, if like, you know, just make a story up and write a song. Cool. Why not? Just do it. Music is a universal language, and music is unlimited, so you can do anything that you want. And, you know, love it. That was fucking brilliant. More Avenged Sevenfold. Anyway, if you like your videos, then please hit like and subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon or any of the social medias, then the link is in the description. And thanks for watching us. I'll see you on the next one.